One of the problems you encounter when you're building a project such as my Voterette is that the fact that there are no off-the-shelf tools or jigs available to make the various parts, such as this one. The rear axle beam, for example, now needs two holes drilled, one at either end, there and here, to carry a 25mm stub axle. I've got to drill a hole 320mm from there all the way through to there, through three solid blocks, 25mm, and it's got to be absolutely perfectly square and centered. So I've made a jig that the axle beam itself can sit in and can get locked down in place using these placements there that you see, and also at this end, and then there'll be a strap that will go over the top on both sides to hold the beam down in place. It will stop it moving sideways, up and down, and also stop it moving lengthways when the drill is pushed onto it. What I've done here is I've built a sled, quite crude, but it works, to hold a regular power drill. The drill can be removed by undoing the two bolts, and I can take it out, and it can be adjusted by this rather crude looking screw. Now that can give me enough movement that I can square the drill bit up to the beam with the aid of my digital angle finder, which will first of all be used to level the sled itself. Then I will level the beam to the sled, and then I will level the drill bit to the two of them. And the drill itself just moves up and down in the sled like so, and if you watch there, the point will go right up to the tip onto the mark that I've put on the end of that. So we drill one end, and then once we've finished that, we take the beam out, we spin it round, and we do the same the other end. So you have to build all these things just to do one job, but without it, if I try drilling it freehand, you can guarantee that it's going to walk, and the wheels will be then mounted in the beam off centre, and they won't run properly. So that's a project I've had to start this week in order to build the beam. And then once it's finished and drilled out, I'll then go to an engineering shop, and I'll have two 25mm stub axles made of chrome steel, machined and threaded, one end to lock the wheels on in place. So all these jigs and things we have to make, and all they do is one job, and then we take them apart and we store the scrap materials ready for another job somewhere else down the line. Okay, so I'm going to get all the tools I need this weekend, and I'm going to drill this beam out. So watch this space.